John Abraham once said, "Madras Cafe brings us closer to what changed the political history of India." And that sentiment resonates throughout the film, unfolding a gripping tale of political intrigue, betrayal, and the undercurrents of a nation's turbulent past. Set against the backdrop of the 1980s amidst the chaos of the Sri Lankan Civil War, Madras Cafe is not just a political spy thriller, but a poignant look at the events that would forever alter the course of Indian history. Thousands of Tamils have lost their lives, and the formation of the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam (LTTE), led by the ruthless Anna Bhaskaran, marks a turning point. Bhaskaran encourages ethnic Tamils to rise up and take arms, making the conflict personal, violent, and much more complicated. Enter Major Vikram Sena, played by John Abraham, an officer in the Indian Army Special Forces. Appointed by the Indian Intelligence Agency Research and Analysis Wing (RAW), Vikram is tasked with leading covert operations in the Tamil-majority region of Jaffna. This mission comes on the heels of India's peacekeeping forces being forced to withdraw from Sri Lanka, making the stakes higher than ever. Vikram's journey takes a turn when he meets Shri, a local ally who believes that only through arms can Anna's reign of terror be countered. Vikram, bound by duty, promises the full support of the Indian government. But his mission is soon complicated by Jaya Sahni, Nargis Fakhri, a British journalist determined to expose the truth behind the civil war. As Vikram navigates the political quagmire, he uncovers a dark conspiracy that threatens to shake the foundation of India's political landscape, the assassination of a former Indian Prime Minister. With orders from his superiors in New Delhi, Vikram's task becomes even more intricate. He reaches out to Malia, the LTTE's second-in-command, in an effort to neutralize Anna Bhaskaran's influence. The plan is to promote Malia and Shri as the legitimate political candidates for Jaffna's elections, effectively sidelining Anna. But as is often the case in the world of espionage, things go awry. In an attempt to cripple Anna's leadership, the Indian Army launches an attack, believing they've killed him. Victory is declared in the media, but Anna has survived, vowing vengeance by killing both Shri and Malia. This failure sends shockwaves through the Indian government. The political fallout is severe, and the Prime Minister is forced to resign. The new government pulls the Indian Army back, marking a major victory for Anna. Vikram, shattered by his failure, finds solace and support from his superiors in New Delhi, who are determined to continue the fight. They begin analyzing the intercepted intelligence Vikram has gathered, and in it, they uncover the full extent of the conspiracy, a plot to assassinate the former Prime Minister. RAW, under pressure to prevent a catastrophe, decides to deploy Vikram once again, this time with a singular mission: to stop the assassination. With an intercepted message revealing the time and location of the attack, Vikram and his team rush to stop the assassination before it's too late. However, despite their best efforts to warn the former PM, he dismisses the threat and continues with his plans. That same night, tragedy strikes as a suicide bomber from Jaffna detonates explosives at the PM's rally, taking the life of the former leader and forever changing the course of history. Madras Cafe is more than just a spy thriller. It's a story of personal and political sacrifice, a deep dive into a volatile period in India's history, and a sobering reminder of the shadows that linger behind the headlines of real-world conflict.